name is Lehia Apana, and I'm co-founder of Polipoli Farms in Waiʻu, Maui. I always wanted to be a writer and a storyteller. And then I went on to have a career in media for over 15 years. So I was very much on, that path. And farming came later in life, and I really had no plans to ever stop being a writer, being a storyteller. With farming, I realized that I don't have to stop, being that storyteller. It's just a different story. And so now, instead of telling other people's stories, I'm trying to tell the story of Hawaii through its food, through its agricultural history. Polipoli Farms, we're located in Waiʻu, Maui. And Waiʻu is part of this region on Maui called Nawaiʻeha. And that's really important to understand because that's really the foundation of our inspiration, is this place. From there, we decided that we were going to grow Polynesian crops, Hawaiian crops, and we're doing so in an agroforest. And today we're selling some value-added products. So we have our mamaki and ulu herbal tea blend, and then we also have our dried bananas. I think about what's happened in Hawaii from a food perspective over the last 150 years or so, when we went from subsistence agriculture to commercial or industrial monocrop agriculture. But I think there was also a huge change, a huge shift in mentality. This mentality of, with subsistence farming, we serve the land, to industrial farming where the land serves us. I think a future for Hawaii, I would be so happy to have those values kind of flipped back and, for us to be serving the land once again. And to me, that's kind of like all under the umbrella of a mahi'ai mindset, really. I mean, that's our mission, put simply. We want to feed the people of Hawaii the food of Hawaii. I always say, farming is about relationships. I think that's something that's really important to me is forming good relationships. The thing that's most exciting to me about FoundHer is the mentorship. As a modern farmer, you have to do a lot more than just work with the soil and the plants. You got to be a business person. And that's something I think a lot of people who enjoy growing food and who want to become farmers, I think that's something that they overlook sometimes. I'm probably guilty of that. And so I think now we're at the point where we really want to make sure that this doesn't go back to a hobby level. We want to make sure that the business grows and that we can continue to do this for the rest of our lives. And so I realize now that we really need a strong business foundation. In my family, in my circle, within my life, I've been exposed to a lot of amazing women, strong women, smart women, entrepreneurs, leaders. The word strong Hawaiian women, that definitely applies to my family. I've never had a lack of inspiration around me. Starting with why I wanted to be a writer. My aunt was a writer. She wrote books. And so I wanted to be a writer. That's a perfect example. It's what I saw. It's what I knew was possible. I thought she had the coolest job in the world, and I just wanted to do that. And I never stopped trying to do that until farming came along. So to me, I think it's important to have women in business and leadership positions because other women are watching those women, And I think that's what's really cool about FoundHer, and that's what I'm really excited for. Hopefully one day I would want to be a role model myself, but I need help getting there, I guess. Yeah.